Alrighty, folks, welcome to the Agent Attraction IO free training on agent attraction secrets. Now, this training is purely meant for value. It is not by any means just to pitch you. It's meant for you to absorb everything and really give you a paradigm shift on how agent attraction is done. How to become the agent magnet. How to have agents coming to you and saying, I want to partner with you. I want to join your downline. I want to join your team. I want to join your brokerage. This is what you want. So the title of today's training is going to be how to ethically attract 48 producing agents or more within 90 days or less without chasing a single agent ever again. This is all while getting paid to grow your organization. So yes, you will get paid to get agents to partner with you. So it's very, very exciting, probably new concept as well. So stay tuned. We are going to work through this with a lot of pace. There's a lot of stuff to cover, but I only put this much stuff on this document because there is so much value. I do not want you guys to miss any of it. So here's the thing. I'm going to walk you guys through the exact same process that some of our clients, but also some top agent attractors globally have used to attract 48 producing agents or more in 90 days or less, all while getting paid and making a profit. And we're going to show you today how to become an agent magnet, someone that really gets agents coming to them, right? Where it's almost like they have too many agents that they can handle. And that's exactly the place you want to be in. In fact, this is the next generation of agent attraction. And you're going to be able to do this without coming across as needy, sabotaging your reputation, or sacrificing your current real estate business or income source. So by the end of this training, you're gonna get the behind the scenes look at some of the closely guarded secrets and methodologies that are used by the top and elite agent attractors worldwide, the people that you probably already know about, and how they're really attracting hundreds of agents, making tens of thousands of dollars a day even, and achieving financial freedom for themselves. Now, myself, before the age of 24, I built a multiple seven-figure real estate coaching consulting business. I made over $7 million in online sales. By the end of this year, we will be an 8-figure company. And I have not yet gotten my real estate license yet. However, I sold a real estate digital product, a coaching program, to over 1,100 plus real estate agents through my parent company called GenerateAgentLeads.com. Now, keep that in mind. I'll cover exactly what is important later on. But we've also had some of the best agent attractors globally come on and work with us. Some of the most prominent agent attracting folks out there. And a lot of people actually had to sign NDAs with them. But we've actually been working with a top 3 largest real estate brokerage president. And again, like these are some very, very big and prominent names. But it's not about us, right? We've actually had a fabulous track record of helping other people as well, who are probably once in your position that actually come in, watch this training just like this, or read this article. People like Sammy, who attracted 29 agents and made $300K in profit in 6 months. Joel Johnson, who made 41 agents attracted and $40,000 per month in 90 days. William K, 35 agent downline organization and $189,000 per month. Yes, you guys heard that correctly. Kevin C, multiple agents attracted, $20,000 in 60 days only. Mason S, multiple agents attracted, $30,000 per month online in 60 days. Eric E, $10,000 per month in 28 days. Joe Paul G, 35 agents attracted within 8 months. Sean R, 31 agents attracted to independent brokerage in 4 months. He's now averaging about an agent a day that's joining in, partnering with him at his indie brokerage. And also Akash M, $20,000 from digital product sales in 28 days. Now focusing on growing his downline using the same method. So again, you may have got a little bit of a sneak peek into what we're going to talk about today. Some very exciting stuff. I didn't cover all the last names because we want our clients to be confidential. Because of course we spend a lot of money on ads. The last thing we want is our prospects to be calling up, like one of our clients like 5 times a day and taking away from their business, right? We obviously have resources in place. Once you book a call or something with our team, we can get you in contact with these folks. We have a lot of interviews, in-depth hour-long interviews. So again, we have a lot of stuff. I'll cover that later. But like I said, please don't call these people. They're busy individuals. I'm sure you wouldn't want the same. And that's why I just want to get that out of the way. But you hope you understand, right? So by end of the guide, attracting agents will be as simple as turning on a faucet on and off. And you're going to be finally able to say goodbye to losing precious family time, jeopardizing your current real estate business, or even tarnishing your reputation, because it's not about posting in Facebook groups, cold calling, doing LinkedIn, using these job boards to recruit, or chasing agents, Instagramming, YouTubing, cold calling, speaking on stages, forced coffee meetings, or even the exhausting numbers game of cold texting or cold calling. That is not really attracting agents, folks. That's chasing them. And we're actually going to reveal a closely guarded secret, the one the top agent attractors globally use to effortlessly draw producing agents in. It's a method that they actually kept under wraps. And you're going to be able to access the new way, the best way that I've seen to attract agents and effectively wipe out all of the competition and make it a paid advantage rather than a cost. So who is this for? Well, if you're a real estate professional that's making over 120 grand or more per year, this is for you. Again, like this is for a very specific individual. If you're entrepreneur real estate folks that want to make revenue share or profit share in a downline organization or network organization, this is great for you because you want to, of course, work less, earn more, and monetize your skill sets in a better vehicle. It's also for hungry agents, attractors who want to grow their downline, their team, their brokerage, their team ridge with producing and motivated, hungry A-player agents. It's also for a top producing agent, team leader, or broker that's working a very stressful business. Maybe you want to buy back your time freedom. You want to build a passive residual income source. I'll tell you guys exactly how that works as well in a little bit. Now, it's not for you if you're not open to, new ideas, new models, new opportunities. A lot of people just start to make excuses like, I don't have time for agent attraction, when realistically agent attraction solves all the problems in their business anyways. Not really for you, right? So for those who make it to the end, we actually have a special bonus exclusive to the readers and viewers that catch this one sentence. You'll spot it when you see it. Now, honestly, we're not really sure how much longer we can keep doing this because for those people that are actually here, we've actually done this for a very select few individuals, and you'll realize why at the end. I'll cover that. But for us, it's really about not keeping secrets because we know the value it can provide, but it's more about finding the right people at the right time. And those people that find it, they'll probably come in and then we won't open up the doors ever again. And it's the truth. And I'll cover exactly why I'm doing that because, of course, me as a business owner, I'm incentivized to sell everyone on, right? But again, I'll show you guys why. Here's the thing though. We actually have a vested interest as well in keeping these strategies exclusive. So, the stuff that we're talking about today, we actually have an interest in this. And the advantages lie with the early adopters, right? The people that are ready to implement these strategies to capture the lion's share of success. Now, you are going to discover insider strategies directly from someone who's actually doing it in the trenches. I mean, no one's going to tell you guys this stuff. In fact, I think right now we're the only people that are exactly going to show you guys today what we're going to talk about in the training. So no one out there is really covering this. And you can't really Google or YouTube this stuff. So again, what we're going to talk about today is how to get paid to attract. And to really understand how to get paid to attract, we're going to first tell you guys how we uncovered this process in the first place, because otherwise it's not really going to make any sense. So time is money. We'll keep it straight to the point, all right? So once we share how we discovered this framework, then I'm actually going to cover the whole process. And the reason why, like I said, is you got to understand how we did this. So look, we weren't always the ones that built a company called GenerationLeads.com. We took it to a multi-7-figure company, almost done 8 figures by the end of this year. And in our mid-20s, we did all this, right? In the process, we worked with Russell Brunson, some of the top marketers worldwide. We made millions of dollars. We made, you can see here, 4 Two Comma Club awards. We're going to get a $10 million award soon. I've also, alongside my business partner, been awarded some good credentials. Again, I just want to really tell you guys I'm a legit person. Top 30 and 30 award in business success. So we're top 30 and 30 entrepreneurs in BC, British Columbia, Canada. In my city, I've been top 25 and 25. Again, like these, it doesn't really stop at the awards, but we also had the ability and the privilege to work with some of the biggest names in real estate. Awesome big real estate coaches that you probably heard about before. Presidents of top 3 global real estate brokerages. I mean, look, let's actually talk about your success now. Let's imagine that, because we know this concept is new to you, but let's imagine a future where you're able to attract producing agents on demand. Because right now you're educating yourself, but want to get to the other side. We're able to attract on demand and bring on producing agents whenever you want. Now, here, let me tell you guys one thing. Wherever you guys want to get to, you're simply one digital product away. I'm going to cover this. It's a big thing, but again, it's very, very important. Locked in your mind. We're one digital product away. You are one digital product away from more financial freedom, more family time, more passive income, vacationing anytime, a line of producing agents. Even if you have problems in your real estate business like time and stuff, attracting more agents actually solves that because it allows you to earn more cash flow. That cash flow can be invested to buy back time. You get the point. So if you just had a digital product that attracted producing agents, motivated agents on demand to partner with you effortlessly, can you imagine what would happen to you? Because if you had tried attracting before and it didn't really work, it's not your fault, right? Right now, the real reason you're probably feeling with agent attraction is that the elite agent attractors out there are not really willing to share the real secrets behind why they're winning. The training out there often comes from those people that haven't actually recruited or succeeded themselves at agent attraction, or some people are early adopters at these big companies or cloud share brokerages or revenue share brokerages, and they simply just don't want to share their secrets because they don't have a competition, right? The truth is that agent attraction doesn't have to make you come across as desperate or salesy, right? Attracting, producing, and motivated agents shouldn't negatively affect your reputation in the market. You shouldn't be seen as like that Amway type of folks, right? Especially for the downline folks out there. I know that there can be a reputation ascribed for that. So you want to do it in a way where you actually genuinely attract. You don't chase. In fact, I'm going to show you a new way where agents come to you. They book onto your calendar. They view you as a leader, as an expert. They want to follow you, not because you asked them to, but because they see the value in partnering with you. That's what you want, right? So here's the thing. You were here on the left side. If you want to get to the right side, there's a ladder, and that ladder is a digital product, but particularly a paid digital product. Now, here's the thing. Honestly, a little while ago, I wasn't even aware of the magnitude of agent attraction and recruiting within the real estate industry. I mean, in the end of the day, what we saw was like, okay, yeah, agents want leads and all that kind of stuff, but we saw like after that, there's a huge opportunity for agent attraction. In fact, a lot of agents, right, what we saw when we sold the digital products to our agents, we sold 1,100 of them on. We actually had a lot of them. They're getting success in generating online leads. They were making a lot of money online. But a lot of them, like were brokers like EXP, Epic Realty, LPT, Rio Broker. Some of them had their own indie brokerage. You get the point, right? And they're like, they want to really grow their downline for passive income. They want to have an exit strategy. They want to recruit more to their teams or teamerages. They want to expand their brokerage with more agents because typically that's more higher leverage, right? So our clients understand that the true business leverage comes from earning through other people's efforts. I mean, in the end of the day, that's what leverage is. And it's a fulcrum, right? In business, the people that have the most leverage win. So really, what we saw as an industry shift was, towards cloud-based revenue share models. And it's like actually not a coincidence why Rio Broker is like the fastest growing. I think LPT was the fastest growing in the first 24 months since launch. Epic Realty is definitely coming in. So everything is really, going towards cloud-based brokerages. And of course, I want you to keep watching. Even if you're trying to recruit for independent brokerage and stuff, this still applies for you. But it's worth noting that even like myself, I'm not even a licensed real estate agent, but I see it from an outsider perspective as a neutral observer. Because look, it'd be different if I was actually licensed with one of these brokerages trying to attract you. I am not. I'm simply an entrepreneur. I'm looking at it from an outside perspective, and I'm seeing trends. I mean, EXP Realty paid almost $200 million in revenue share, and from the year before, it's 20% increase, right? And Warren Buffett actually says this as well. I mean, it's always good to listen to people like him. You want to make money while you sleep, and if you don't find that way, you basically work till you die, right? And our clients, of course, they're downline, their teams, their brokers, they understood this, but really, they went out there, and it was really hard for them to compete with big players. I'm sure you know that as well. People with vast marketing budgets, and they wanted a more streamlined approach to actually attract agents because they understood that if I attract a certain number of agents, a lot of my problems in my life and business are automatically solved. So for us, it actually opened up an exciting challenge. We're like, you know what? We can actually change our clients' lives because, of course, my background is marketing. That's what I've done. And I want to make sure that I have a good marketing system that actually allows our clients to attract agents and earn from it, right? It doesn't was about business growth, but actually was about enabling a lifestyle change for them and the agents that they would bring on board. So, of course, we also had personal selfish reasons. I mean, we wanted to make sure that we actually had a good offer that would generate cash flow. But what we also found was that when we launched this offer of agent attraction, right, for our clients as well, it actually would help them make a lot of money, right? Increase their value, allow them to exit their brokerages and exit their downlines and make just, wealthy incomes and generational wealth. But it also allowed us to connect with some top figures in the real estate world. I mean, I'm working on some real estate developments right now, and I'm getting in that game, and I've met some people literally through this program. So driven by both selfish and unselfish reasons, I embarked on a journey to solve agent attraction once and for all. And what we saw was this, right? So a lot of our clients, we like, hey, okay, what are you guys struggling with agent attraction? They're like, well, we're struggling with the world's top agent attractors. Like these people are like YouTubers. They have massive marketing budgets. It's really impossible for me to go ahead and break through. Like they're in a position where they can actually attract agents, lose money because they know that, they're willing to bet on that diamond in the rough. And like that's such a risky game to play because what if there is no diamond in the rough? Then you lose $10,000, right? So the issue was like really a daily discussion. Like a lot of people were just like venting and stuff, and I get it. Like it's really frustrating, right? So we found like this. Like we're like, well, a lot of the big and leading agent attractors out there, and you may know this, they're actually social media influencers with large followings. They're real estate coaches, they're YouTubers, all that kind of stuff, right? And our clients, I mean, you yourself as well, probably don't have that advantage, right? Like, you're probably told to go ahead and cold call, cold text, just talk with people. That's just, comes across as like too needy, right? And like that's really pushes people away. You're told to do Facebook groups, YouTube, cold texting, and that's like chasing agents, right? So completely opposite and contrary to the idea of attracting them. So we also noticed another thing as well. Agent attraction isn't just difficult, it's actually really expensive. And our clients, yeah, they were attracting agents, but they had to wait for them to start producing so we can actually see real financial return. And that's not a good place to be in, especially to wait months on end just to see some sort of financial return. So too much risk. A lot of clients are like, you know what? Okay, screw this agent attraction stuff. Let me go back to production, all that kind of stuff. You know how it is, right? So, really, if there's no guaranteed payoff, it's really hard. So when all these challenges came, we decided that it's time to take matters into our own hands, right? And we're like, you know what? We got to find a way so our clients can come in and tackle agent attraction head on, right? And we actually started doing a beta test. We're like, you know what? One of our clients told us, we're like, he invested $12,000 in a coaching program from a renowned real estate coach. You probably know this person as well. And he discovered that, look, all the value in the program was really good, but he's like, you know what? Let me try repurposing this program into my own words. Let me re-record it. And it offers a free incentive. You might already be doing this, but let me tell you where it went wrong. So yes, of course, he also started to recruit to his downline and attract to his downline. But there's a couple things that happened, right? So of course he re-recorded it. But what we saw was, there was a couple of issues, right? Like a lot of our clients, once they recorded the courses, they started getting results, right? They started attracting agents. But there are a couple of issues that came up, which is like, first of all, the high turnover rate. Like the clients were attracting agents. Don't get me wrong. They're getting the free digital product. Like they were saying, hey, I can help you out with lead generation. I can help you out with social media, whatever it is. Like they bought a course, they re-recorded it, they use a digital product, right? Or they use their upline resources or something, right? And the thing is that a lot of the people coming in, they came and they left right away, right? We literally had a guy attract agent on Friday, leave on Monday. It happens, right? Then there's a lack of commitment. Like, people have poor attitudes. They actually weren't implementing. All these agents were like, yeah, you got the course for free. They're not going to implement, right? So that's another thing. And also delayed profits. And because, they had to keep on waiting for the agents to start producing. So, really more so the issue was that the people they were attracting were not the people that were implementing and had the winning mindset. So the variable became, how do we actually solve that, right? So, a lot of our clients were like, we got to match the big players in the industry. Like they could spend all this money and stuff. And like, how the heck do we do that? It seems impossible. So like, this is really one of our coaching calls. And one of the guys, he's like, dude, I have a crap ton of courses. I only pay attention to your guys's because I paid you guys so much money. So then I'm like, you know what? Okay. After the coaching call, I talked to my team. I'm like, wait, we're telling our clients for agent attraction to go free digital product. Why don't we ask them to charge for it? Because we're charging for it and I'm not licensed. You can charge for it too. And then, everything changes. And I'll talk about that too. But like what we're really going off of is a psychological principle that says investment breeds commitment. When people invest or when people put down money, they pay attention, they listen, right? So it's like gym memberships, right? Like, think about it. People pay for a gym membership, probably going to be more likely to use it, or like pay for a personal trainer. They're going to be definitely more invested, right? So when we pivot to a paid model, we can actually ensure that our clients would actually get people that are more interested and more motivated and generally motivated to go ahead and contribute to the organization's success and make themselves a top agent. But also, it actually fundamentally changes the dynamics of agent attraction, right? Because that's what I was talking about in the earlier, parts of this training is like, this is the new way of doing agent attraction. It's the next generation of agent attraction. Because when you charge up front, guys, you can actually go ahead and without a large following or becoming a big YouTuber, establish yourself as an expert authority right away, immediately. And when you get that as well, you actually have a fresh and more effective approach. On top of that, you have profits, and that profit can be reinvested into more marketing and get more sales. Again, I'll cover this a little bit more in detail. So from our initial beta group who launched pages or products, the results were astonishing. Guys, these clients that were coming in, obviously, they were a little bit introverted. They thought they couldn't do it. Like, I don't know if I can put myself out there. We said, roll up the sleeves. Let's do it. Let's try it out. They did it. They took the leap of faith. Now, not only did those folks manage to attract agents, but they also profited significantly, earning in the 6 to 7 figure range annually. In fact, one of my clients, Will Cabral, earned $189,000 last month. Imagine that money coming into your bank account. Just take it in, right? So again, like, it's exciting stuff. I'm excited, but the agents they attracted were motivated, high performing, and possessed a winning mentality. That's the most important thing. It's a stark contrast to churn and burn model, right? Because in the end of the day, if you want to really win an agent attraction, you got to retain agents too. So, and you got to make sure they produce, right? Because at brokerage, you got to have FLQAs and stuff. And in the end of the day, you only get paid when they close deals, right? So the new strategy for us was like a game changer. And one client said, like, dude, like, if what you guys are saying is true, this changes everything. Like, agent attraction recruiting will be changed forever. And that moment was like when we realized that this is a brand new revolutionary approach. It is the next generation of agent attraction. It is how you effectively become an agent magnet. Because now attracting agents at a profit wasn't a strategy. It was almost a necessity and a game changer because they offer limitless scaling potential. With this new model, it eliminates financial acquisition costs at all. Like, you can go ahead and spend money and you recoup it back if someone pays you. So now you break even or even make a profit ideally when an agent comes with you. And that's our message today, because you are just one digital product away. In fact, I'm going to really drive this home with some case studies. I know you guys are like sick and tired of hearing me talk. You want to get the training, but just let me hear me out. Sammy made $300,000 in profit and attracted 29 agents into his downline, right? Kevin attracted 10 agents and made $20,000 the first 60 days. Joel, 41 agents to his downline, many more pending in just 90 days, and also made $40,000 to a digital product. William, $189,000 per month. And it says $100,000 a year, but $189,000 per month. I have an interview with him as well. 35 agents attracted. Eric, a father of 3, EXP Realty. This guy comes in, $10,000 per month. Now he's a downline of 14 agents, crushing it, once scaled to 140. So I want you guys to understand this. A lot of these agents that come in, they thought that, I don't think I have time to do this. When they realized that this took them like less than a week to get everything up and running. So if you think you don't have time, you have time. In fact, a lot of these interviews I've done with these clients, I've asked them, like, did you think you didn't have time at the beginning? Did you think you got to go ahead and rearrange everything in your brokerage, your team before embarking on this? They all said that. And I said, well, what happened when you stepped in? And they all said, it was nothing. It was easy for me to do. So I want to really drive that point home, because this stuff can be done, right? And all these people, they come in and they're making life-changing amounts of money. These are real people. I've interviewed them, but they're also attracting to their downline. Now, after 6 years, we discovered the hard way, but you got to cheat and get the easy way. And, I'm grateful that you guys are actually watching this video right now. So there's 3 secrets. I'm actually going to get into the meat and potatoes. Like, how the heck do you actually do this? What are these people doing? Like Prab, like, what are they doing? Tell me more, right? Because, of course, this stuff is exciting, and I want to give you guys value. Like, of course, at the end, I'll make an offer to you guys, but I want to give you guys value, at least change your paradigm and give you guys stuff that you can go ahead and start implementing right away. So there's 3 secrets. The number 1 secret is attraction hacking. How you can ethically attraction hack the undercover process used by the top agent attractors globally to attract producing and motivated agents only. Secret number 2 is attraction cloning. How any introverted, non-techie agent attractor can clone the secret process used by top agent attractors globally to build a paid digital product in less than 10 minutes, even if you've never been that top agent, a YouTube star, an early adopter, or even have a fancy luxurious car just to get people to listen. And secret number 3 is our number 1 client generating hack. How to get the exact same producing agents who are currently going to your competitors downline, their team or brokerage, to start coming to your organization instead. Now, here's the thing, guys. You will understand the power of getting paid to attract through this, right? And you really want to understand how to apply it. So the 3 secrets are covered. I'm going to break them down step by step. And I want you guys to take out the notepads. You guys understand everything. Now, if you're among the fortunate few who actually implement this stuff, I can tell you guys right now, you enter the market early, right? This whole selling digital products to attract is a new concept and is working extremely well. So you become a significant player in the expansive blue ocean. And here's the thing, guys, like, sometimes you only got to do this for 1 or 2 years, 3 years. And that downline, if you're in a downline game or team, it just starts growing on its own. You just pretty much start that flywheel, starts growing on its own. So you might have to just do this initially, and you can slow down a little bit or stop it forever or exit this, right? Because we've actually had some people that once they build a business, like let's just say Will's doing 189 grand a month, making multi-million dollars per year. He can, let's say he's doing $2 or $3 million. He can walk from the business for $7 million. He can sell it, right? Again, another little golden nugget I give you guys here. So what brokerages out there, they're in fierce competition. They're always refining their revenue and profit sharing models. You can see that right now, the industry is shifted, right? There's new emerging competitors coming in every single day when it comes to the agent attraction and revenue share game. If you're in a revenue share brokerage, I know I'm really talking about revenue share brokerages, but again, the same concept applies for independent brokerages, applies for teams. You are really in a good spot right now, especially if you understand this. It's basically like investing in cryptocurrency a couple years ago. If everyone is already aware of it, you're already behind the curve. So now let's get into secret number 1. So secret number 1, attraction hacking. How you can ethically attraction hack the undercover process used by top agent attractors globally to attract producing agents only. Now the framework I'm going to cover today is actually something we adopted after looking at the top agent attractors globally, the most successful ones, the ones at the top of the brokerage game when it comes to agent attraction and revenue share brokerages. And this framework is called attraction on demand. So the word attraction hacking, what does it actually mean? Well, it's about attracting into your organization without risking money up front. Now, the method leverages the power of digital products and particularly paid digital products to not only establish you as an authority figure, but also generate profits that can be reinvested into further agent attraction efforts. So it gives you economic edge, allows you to outspend competitors while minimizing financial risk. In simple words, you sell a course online, that course generates you profit, it makes you seem like an expert, and that profit gets reinvested to sell more courses. Eventually, you have limitless agent attraction, right? And Tony Robbins, he actually literally said, if you want to be successful, find someone who has achieved the results you want and copy what they do, and you literally get the same results. And like, we looked at the top 0.01% of agent attraction globally, and we saw something. We looked at all the winning strategies they pretty much use. They offer digital products, their YouTube channels, they not only reinforced their expertise, but also powered a sustainable agent attraction machine. It propelled them to the forefront of the agent attraction game. The approach is very clever and straightforward. I mean, instead of directly promoting their downlines, they actually chose to offer a paid digital product and provide value. And now that's like a complete contrast to what everyone else is doing. Everyone else is like, hey, join my downline, partner with me, but they're actually going with value first. And that's what you want, right? So it not only generates instant profit, which is great, but it also generates trust with potential agents. Because again, it's a big sale you're asking for. Joining a partnership in a downline, right? A lot of beliefs need to be shifted there. So when you leverage this trust, now you introduce opportunity to join your organization. And seamlessly, you convert digital product buyers into partners with their downline. And remarkably, they all achieve this without actually manipulating their buyers or telling them like you got to join this and harming their reputation in the market. They don't do all this toxic recruiting stuff. You don't got to do any of that kind of stuff, to be honest, right? You sell the paid digital product first. And here's the thing, the secret is that you can have any real estate professional, regardless of whether they are a real estate coach, a big YouTuber, or a person of authority. But when you have a digital product, it actually automatically builds status and attracts agents continuously, whether it's to join your downline team or brokerage. And attraction hacking is not just about hoping and praying. It's actually about doing what's already working and copying it into your own business. I mean, in the end of the day, if you look at someone that's at the top of the attraction game, why wouldn't you want to do what they're doing, right? And when we developed this framework, our goal was really to replicate what works best in the world of agent attraction, but for the agent attractors that had a fast rise after, like a brokerage sort of matured. So what I mean is like at brokerages like eXp Realty, Real Broker, a lot of this kind of stuff, some of the folks that made a lot of money and still making a lot of money are early adopters, right? They were just new to the concept. But now we look at like these newer, younger folks or like, people that sort of understood how to do this, and we looked at their rise. We're like, okay, well, forget about the early adopters. What did these folks do? And we looked at their process. So I'm going to cover that in attraction hacking, right? So the first thing is you want to, of course, look at someone successful to attraction hack. So there'd be a starting point, right? Look at real estate coaches, consultants, top agent attractors, influencers, podcasters, YouTubers, top attracting brokerages and teams, right? First, get a list of people, right? Secondly, brainstorm a digital product offering. So explore at least 5 digital product course offerings in the market, see what they're offering. Most of the time, like a lot of people are selling like courses on lead generation, marketing, all that kind of stuff. Honestly, that's why they're doing it, because a lot of agents, they resonate a lot with it. Of course, even if you buy a lead generation program, a lot of like the coaching and training on the back end, it's like mindset, accountability, how to actually pick up the phone and dial, right? We all know that, right? But again, like a lot of agents, especially if you're marketing digital product, they think they need leads, right? So of course, you're going to be like Pablo Picasso, good artist copy, great artist steal, right? Steal what's already working for other people. Write that down. Again, we're still brainstorming right now. Step number 3 is going to be making a marketing video and posting on a website page, right? So very simple to do this. You can use a pretty simple landing page software. You can make a web page. And one of our clients, Sammy, made about $300,000 in 6 months, attracted dozens of agents already. He has his, digital product here. You can see like he has a claim, how he added additional 150K in GCI and scaled his real estate team to 6 agents in 6 months as a rookie. He talks about his process and how he did it. And if they're interested, they book a call with Sammy. And on that call, right, what basically happens is they book a call with Sammy. Sammy shows up the call. And then now he has salespeople too, because there's so many calls he's getting. And they're like, Sammy, like, how can I work with you? And Sammy says, well, it's this much money for my digital product. And then they're like, okay, let's do it, right? And then once they buy the digital product, then they reach out to Sammy himself. In fact, I interviewed Sammy in a very 1 hour long in-depth interview. And he said, dude, people have just been reaching out to me for agent attraction. They haven't even I haven't even reached out to them. Once they buy the digital product, they just see everyone. They see I'm at EXP. They're like, Sammy, how can I work with you? You're at EXP. I want to do this with you. That's exactly what happens, right? I highly recommend watching that interview as well. It's a lot of value in it. Number 4, get eyeballs of marketing videos, right? Now, like Sammy, he runs Facebook ads and he does Instagram marketing. And of course, he spends a lot of money on it, but that's how he's able to make like 50, 60K months online, all over Zoom. And then step number 5 is speak to prospective agents by Zoom and make an offer, right? So again, I already covered this, but like what I've seen, again, a lot of people start thinking this is toxic recruiting. It's not, because you're selling a digital product first. That's what you're really doing, right? You're cultivating community. You're providing value first. Can you say, hey, look, you can get this for a discount if you partner with me? Yes. Personally, I recommend selling the digital product. Don't even mention your downline. Don't mention your team or brokerage. Give them value. And then naturally, you're going to reach out to you anyways. But of course, we do recommend, once they buy, after a couple of weeks, reach out to them, right? It's still going to be quick, but it's much better that way anyways. And especially like when someone comes in, they pay full price. They already view you as an expert. They're going to implement the program. And why wouldn't you want someone that already implements and then for them to partner, right? And you pretty much never run out of agents. Like you can see, it's like a Zoom call Sammy has, one of his sales calls, and the agents show up. And like they view Sammy as the expert. Like, okay, they're coming to Sammy. Think about it. Versus you going to them, they're booking themselves on your calendar. Now that's called agent traction, right? Now the next thing is deliver value to your agent by digital product, right? So you can make a course online, Kajabi, and all that kind of stuff. Now how many videos you gotta have in your course? 15 to 20. It's not just a course. You can have like a school community or like a Facebook group where all your agents could collaborate and network with one another. Do your course need to be perfect? No. In the software world, there's a saying that says sell before you build, right? So first, get people buying your digital product first, get people buying your course first, and then give it a week and make the course in a week. Guys, it doesn't take that long to make a course. I made like 4 or 5 courses that have all done multi-6-figure months each. And I can tell you guys right now, it takes a couple days to make a course. And on top of that, I'm going to also be covering how to make a course in the next step. But the last step is look, once they buy, you can then make an offer. Like, so people like our clients like Sammy, I talked about earlier, Joel, William, of course, they sell digital product, but eventually they have like no pushback at all when they're like, hey, look, I already give you so much value. Do you want to talk more about the next steps? The person's like, yeah, tell me more. He's like, look, I would love for you to partner up with me and join up with me at eXp Realty, a real broker, LPT Realty. So that's when it comes in, right? You're delivering value first, and then be like, hey, would you be open to hearing more about that? And that's where the agent attraction piece comes in. To be honest, after all my interviews that I've seen, I post on my YouTube channel, a lot of these clients, they have people reaching out to them because one of my recent interviews I did with one of my clients called JP, he says that he has all of his downline in his digital product, and he has his new people that are buying a digital product that are not in his downline, and they're all in the same community. There's like 50 people. Now, what ends up happening is he runs like these once a week group coaching calls, and then naturally, right, like what he said is like one guy, he's at eXp Realty, but this applies for any cloud-based brokerage. He's like, one guy reached out in like the eXp backend. He's like, I'm looking for an investment property in Florida, right? And the guy reached out again, and his brokerage didn't offer that. And then he immediately reached out to JP. He's like, dude, I want that. I want it. My broker's not giving me this. Naturally, it's an easy ascension, right? So that's how this works. So again, like this is very exciting. I'm very excited. You guys can see, but this stuff works. Another client of ours, Kevin, he did this as well. You can see he's selling $10,000 programs to people. That's a belief that you got to get over. You can sell that much. Because if you get someone one closing, which you should be able to, or even 2, that covers it all together, right? So you can see Kevin did this while actually maintaining production of his real estate business. A lot of people think that, oh, like I got to spend so much time building this together. Guys, Kevin ran a brokerage and he was as busy as he can get. And he did this while running the brokerage. And he realized like it doesn't take that much time because you're literally selling a course, folks. A course is not that hard of a thing to run, right? It's a login you give someone. Joel, one of our clients, makes $40,000 a month, attracted 41 agents into his downline, consistently going up. I'm interviewing him. Might even be way more than that. And that's only Joel. His business partner, I think, attracted like 25 people. So you can see, right? Like there's a lot of folks that are winning here, right? And best of all, like, you know, I think a lot of people, I want to really drive this home. A lot of people think that they don't have time to do this right now, right? It didn't impact Joel's business at all. In fact, it actually complemented it because now he's running ads all over Canada for a digital product, and his own real estate leads are seeing it. Like, Joel, I saw your ads, and he's like saying, yeah, I coach other agents. Or I help other agents. Now his leads are like saying, oh wow, like Joel, you are a guy that coach other agents. I want to work with you. So there's so many other benefits. And I actually talk about this in one of my interviews with my clients. They all say like, this actually is almost like mandatory, right? Like especially for agent tractor, it fits in so perfectly with the residential sales business and everything too. So we showed you guys right now a downline attractor and also independent brokerage owner as well. They're both using this to grow their organization, right? And one of my other clients, Sean Redinger as well, attracting 1 agent per day. So one of the other benefits of selling a digital product right now as well is you are aligning with the online education market, which is a growing market. And that's one of the best things you can do as an entrepreneur. In fact, the online education market is projected to surpass $1 trillion in 2032. So you've now learned that attraction hacking is pretty simple, okay? Now, the second secret I want to now get into is attraction cloning. Secret number 2 is called attraction cloning. So how any non-techie, introverted agent tractor can come in and clone the secret process used by top agent tractors globally to build a paid digital product in less than 10 minutes, even if you've never been the top agent, a YouTube star, an early adopter, or have a fancy luxurious car, just to get people to listen. So in the past, you know, selling digital products, it really was a lot of difficult stuff, right? I mean, a lot of times people would think that it's really reserved for top tier agents, real estate coaches, impressive track records, people with a lot of brand recognition, coaching certifications. And the individuals, they spend years cultivating all their reputation and building their coaching brands. And it really made it difficult for newcomers to come into the break in the market. So basically anyone with a lot of clout, social status, expertise could really profit from selling digital products. Now, my personal story right now to really drive this point home. I was a kid in my early 20s. I was 21, 22 at that time. And I made over $7 million in the past 3 or 4 years selling digital products to agents all across North America. I made $1 million plus in take-home income, and I've really changed my life and my own family's life as well. So I can really show you that you don't have to even be a digital a licensed agent to go ahead and do this, right? And I want to find a way where any introverted, non-techie agent attractor could come in, build a digital product, even if they've never been that agent, that top agent, right? A YouTube star, early adopter, or even have like a fancy, luxurious car or watch just to get people to listen, right? Our goal, and particularly what I want to see for our clients, the ones that really were trying to get on this top level agent attractor status, was can they level the playing field? Can they make digital product sales accessible for themselves? And really, I wanted to make sure that's accessible for everyone, right? It's easy. So that's how I came up with the concept of called attraction cloning. So it really follows one simple principle. You just got to be one chapter ahead. So Russell Brunson, he has $1 billion company. He's probably worth in the billions of dollars. He says that if you stay one chapter ahead, you can help those who are one chapter behind. And one of my clients, Sammy, on the interview, he actually told me this. He had a lot of doubts initially. Like, I don't think I can do this, right? But he looked back at this and he really pushed through. And after that, his life was changed, right? So a lot of times, agents actually want someone who's only one chapter ahead, right? You don't have to be a big real estate coach, a mega producer, or someone that's widely recognized in order to build and sell a digital product. In fact, you got to be one chapter ahead and offer something that they actually want, right? And they don't feel like just another. They really don't want to feel like they're talking to some mega massive person that they could barely get a hold of. They actually want that personalized touch from you. And a lot of times our clients, they thought coming in like, I don't think I'm that person yet. I don't think I'm good enough yet. But that's the belief. And I always give them my story of like, look, I was a kid in my 20s. I didn't even know what I was doing, and I still made millions, right? And again, like, of course, what I did, I'll tell you guys what I did exactly, how you can skip this step. But it's the exact same stuff that Sammy did, right? And he attracted 29 agents into his downline within 6 months and made over 43 grand a month. And now using 60K a month, right? So you can see here that I actually have an interview as well with him. And before selling a digital product, Sammy, what he did is he used a lot of virtual assistants, right? He bought a lot of leads from the companies, Ylopo, Boomtown, Bowl Leads, all these kind of stuff, right? And he used KV Core, I think, as well. But like, anyways, like he was using virtual assistants to call up his leads. And then he actually used a digital product teaching agents how to use virtual assistants and online lead generation effectively to book appointments. So his digital product had like 16 videos, probably more now, and is about online lead generation, how to set up Facebook ads, how to set up Instagram ads. And he used that in conjunction with how to hire a virtual assistant from the Philippines for $2 to $3 an hour. He had weekly group coaching calls for ongoing support and everything. And he could, really go ahead and give any clarification. He would more training. And then he priced it at $3 grand. He realized there's too many people coming in. So a lot of people are like, I don't think I could sell a product for $3 grand. I'll tell you guys right now, $3 grand will get you way too many agents. He actually ended up rating the price to $600-$800. Now the strategic price increase actually allowed him to make more profits, but also get more better agents as well, because like they pay more, they invest more, right? So how did he actually do this? And how can you do it? Because you might be thinking like, okay, I don't think I can make a course. I don't know what the heck to put in my course. Guys, there is a cheat code for this. It's a whole shortcut. The first thing is pick an online course platform. Kajabi, Go High Level, these are all pretty good. Then you want to get video content. Now, you can either record your own video content or use someone else's video content. In fact, I recommend, can you go ahead and skip ahead and use someone else's video content? Can you use your broker's assets? Can you use your upline, right? Can you use courses you've already purchased in the past from other real estate coaches, right? Now, below are examples, like, you just got to put in the course area and host it. Now, personally, to put videos in a course area, if you use CRM, it's about 1/10 of the effort. It's very easy. Now, what I recommend is like, always go ahead and go to your upline, everything, and re-record course videos and put them into your own wording. But, even if you're like still unsure about what to sell, you can actually take a shortcut. And I'm actually going to go ahead and unveil something that's very, very exciting. Because one of my clients, William, the guy who actually literally doing 189 grand a month right now, he wanted to track agents, but obviously he's like, I don't think I've been like a top agent. I don't really know what to put in my course area. He felt stuck. And he doubted his qualifications, and he wanted to really, he wanted to do this, but he thought like he couldn't do it because it was an internal belief holding him back, right? And it really held him back from pursuing his dream life. So I told him like, dude, look, what you can do is you can leverage someone else's course videos, right? And it's really good for you as well, because right now you might be like a little bit iffy and you're camera shy, introverted, but you can legally use someone else's course videos, especially if agents are purchasing your digital product. So you can actually collaborate with partners who can give you their course videos. These partners could be your upline. They could be your other real estate coaches you purchase from. You could be your brokerages for recruiting attraction purposes, all the material they have. So why would someone be willing to let you use that, right? Well, first of all, you can actually offer an incentive to gain approval from them. So let's say you're using upline resources, right? And you're in their downline. Well, they're going to benefit off that. So they'll happily give you the resources for you to re-record and everything, right? But what if you don't have anyone willing to offer you this opportunity? Well, chances are you've already purchased courses from other real estate coaches in the past, the big ones out there. You might have purchased a lead generation coaching program, a sales program, a mindset program, whatever it is, right? You can re-record that content and put it into your own curriculum, right? And in fact, what we actually do is we actually made a white label program, right? And this is what William used. And this white label program was made from the program we sold to 1,100 agents that I talked about earlier. So we already gave him something that already was working. So we said, William, why don't you just use our white label stuff, right? Copyrighted free videos, no branding on it. Like, it doesn't say that I'm in the video. I record it, but my face is not in there. And William just said like, hey, look, my team member's recording these videos. William re-recorded some of them. And he pretty much got up and running in a day or two, right? And one of our personal one-on-one clients, he actually got access to this course. He began selling it to other agents, right? And then you too can become our client. I'll talk about that at the end. But what does a white label course mean? It's basically a non-branded video content that can be repurposed by anyone to provide coaching and value to their agents. So it's very similar to like copyright-free music for videos. In William's case, he used our white label course. It was recorded by our team of experts and everything without mentioning our company. This allowed William to use the videos without associating them directly with their brand. He simply referred to the creator as someone on his team while presenting the materials. He hasn't had a problem until date. In fact, he's doing $189,000 last month in cash collected. Now, the reason William chose his approach was to avoid wasting time and jump straight into making sales and attracting agents. He saw it as a shortcut, right? And especially since he wasn't really confident building his own course from scratch, and he really used something that's already working. And that's actually something that we offer, and I'll cover that later. But he used someone else's course videos, and you can easily do that, and there's no issues associated with it as long as you're providing value to the agents, right? And as William gained confidence, then he eventually created his own course. He recorded a lot of different things, and he felt empowered to re-record his own videos. In fact, it actually made sense for him as well. He still used a white label course, a lot of it, but he added some of his own videos in. He started buying other coaching courses and started re-recording their videos, adding it in. Eventually, he made a really good product, and he got a lot of success as well for his clients as well. And you can see an interview I did with him, and he attracted 35 agents to his downline by providing value to his digital product. So you can see that this stuff actually works. Now, secret number 3 is our number 1 client generation hack. So here's the thing. Sure, you got the attraction hacking stuff done. You know how to actually make a course now, right? How do you actually get people to buy the course? Because one thing is you can have everything up there, you have the course, but if no one's actually booking on your calendar, then you can't really predictably and scalably, or it's predictably and consistently attract agents, right? And that's gonna be the difficult thing. So the way you can actually get people booking on your calendar is through our number 1 client generation hack. So how to get the exact same producing and motivating agents who are going to go to your competitors' downlines, their teams or brokerages, to now start coming to your organization instead. So here's the thing. The essence of the attraction on demand framework, these 3 secrets are covered. It's part of the attraction on demand framework. It really lies in getting paid to attract. So upon discovering this framework, we said, you know what? Okay, we're getting profits from our clients or selling digital products. Where do we reinvest that profit? And a lot of times, many agents, they sold to their existing networks, they sold their sphere of people, and eventually they ran out, right? Like, well, now we got to get more agents because, of course, we like this, but we want more, right? So now the solution is very clear. Reinvest the profit into continuous client acquisition. So this actually meant devising a client acquisition strategy that was scalable. They could consistently do more and more of every single month that allowed agent attractors to consistently expand their client base without exhausting their time and resources. So instead of one-to-one efforts like cold calling, the focus now was on online advertising. So now we leverage online marketing, social media ads, and the goal was really to create a compounding effect where every new client attracted more clients, leading to exponential growth. So approach actually aligns with Albert Einstein's famous quote being, compound interest is the best 8th wonder of the world, right? Because when you run ads, it's a network effect. Everyone sees it. You get thousands agents seeing you, and people start talking, right? And that's what you want. So when you run online ads, right, why should you run them to promote a digital product? Well, first of all, it allows you to attract agents from anywhere, right? You don't have to go ahead and track just in your province or state. You can track everywhere. That's a really big benefit. Secondly, it's like a faucet, right? It actually provides a scalable, efficient method for reaching potential agents. And once set up, you can actually increase your ad spend month over month. And moreover, requiring ads actually requires minimal resources. All you gotta have is a laptop and Wi-Fi, record a bunch of ads and throw them up, and now they start bringing in people. In fact, the chances are that you probably are watching all of our content and you saw one of our ads earlier. Ads work, right? And we're going to show you exactly how we've spent millions of dollars on ads and made millions as a result. And I'll show you some other benefits as well. But you can actually target agents anywhere, right? You can see here like a picture of my ads manager. You can target people that are like looking at Tom Ferry, Brian Buffini, the Inman organization, or people that are working at Remax. You can target all the agents out there. Then you can actually also find other agents who aren't targeting ads. Like this is one of our clients, Will Cabral, and you can see one of his ads. And then you can just see like, you can model where it works from there, right? So when you do look at ads, let's take a step back to step number 2. If you find other people's ads, right, that are running, go to Facebook ad library, you can find it. You can just see where to advertise and what others are saying, right? You can see what other people are doing. Again, like this is just me giving you guys a framework and just take these notes down. Step number 3 is going to be modeling what works. So of course, if you look at what other people are already doing, you can model what works. Step 4 is to be run the ads, right? So run the ads, Facebook, Instagram, pack your calendar. In fact, this works so well that one of my clients, Mason, he's at EXP Realty now, right? He started running ads and he invested $2,900 and made 37 grand in less than 30 days. So you can just imagine, it's a little screenshot picture of this. I'm trying to get him an interview too. But you can see that this stuff actually works. In fact, in one day, Mason had a $14,000 day, right? And you can see like Mason was still running his whole other business and he was like, again, like he was doing all of this while attracting agents. And I think one of the big parts I also want to drive home here is that Mason didn't actually make $14,000 a day by him going on calls. He had a closer. So if a lot of you thinking like, oh, I get it, but I don't want to talk to all the agents all day. I got another business to run. I got my residential real estate business. Guys, you don't have to do that. In fact, on my own team, I don't take the calls. My team members take the calls. It's very easy to hire an online sales closer to take these calls for you. And one of the benefits as well is like it actually positions you as an expert. So when you have someone taking calls for you, that's even better from an agent attraction standpoint. On top of that, before I get any further, I actually in one of my interviews, and a couple of them actually, when a lot of our clients are running ads, what ends up happening is people start reaching out to them without even buying digital product. Like, hey, I've seen you all over the internet. I want to see whatever you're doing, I want in. Like, because you're like this larger than life figure. And that's what you want, right? And at the end of the day, like if you look at the top agent attractors, like the YouTubers and stuff, they appear as larger than life figures. Now you don't have to go ahead and build a massive YouTube audience. In fact, if you have one, it's a bonus, but you can actually go ahead and skip the line and become this mega agent attractor. Now, I got a couple questions for you. Let's just say you implement these 3 secrets. You implement attraction hacking, attraction cloning, and our number 1 client generation hack. Do you think and do you believe that you can attract 48 agents or more in the next 90 days while also getting paid? Another question for you. Will these make you $100,000 or more every single month? In fact, last month, $189,000. So of course, it might seem like a lot of money, especially if it's all generated online. You might be like, well, William can do it. I don't think I can do it. It might be really daunting for you to believe it, right? And you might even doubt your own capability or worthiness of achieving such success, especially with an automated system like this you never used before. But let me ask you this. What if you use the whole system that William used and you only got half of his success? You made an extra 50 grand per month online. Or, you made maybe 1/10. You made 10 grand per month online. What would that do? Like if you made 50 grand a month, you could obviously send your kids to the best private school, buy a dream car, spend more time with your children, all that kind of stuff. With 10 grand a month, you could probably cover your mortgage payment, lease a brand new Mercedes. It also could be a nice little marketing asset. Let's just say you did 1% on William's success, an extra $1,000 a month online, right? Which is like so, it would never happen. But again, I'm just going to give you the worst case. You make an extra $1,000 per month online in profit. At least you can hire a full-time assistant that will actually buy back time in the real estate business. So the key is this. You don't have to achieve perfection to get success. You can simply just be good enough. And because there's less competition in the industry, there's very few people that are selling digital products, you'll still do tremendously well. So there is a recap, okay? Just to recap, you learned the 3 secrets. Attraction hacking, where you actually go ahead and attraction hack the undercover process, use the top agent attraction globally to attract producing and motivated agents only. Secret number 2 is attraction cloning, how any introverted non-techie agent attractor can go ahead and clone the secret process used by top agent attractors globally to build a paid digital product in less than 10 minutes. Even if you've never been that top agent, YouTube star, early adopter, have a fancy, luxurious car, watches, brand, all that kind of stuff. And secret number 3, once you build a digital product, you know what to put in and everything. How do you actually get clients? That's our number 1 client generating hack. We can actually go ahead and run the same ads that our top clients are running and pack your calendar with people. Now, here's the thing, guys. Let me ask you a question. Right now, you might be feeling excited and nervous, right? I get it. Right? If you want to do it alone, especially because I give you all the secrets and everything, and I have so much information on my YouTube channel. Go ahead, Agent Attraction Secret, check it out. But of course, doing it alone is a little bit difficult, right? And if you go ahead and dive in the process alone, it might really leave you feeling overwhelmed and stressed because you probably never sold digital product before and attracted people online. You might have done everything in person. Maybe you've sold real estate before, but Zoom sales and everything is a little bit difficult, right? If so, you're not alone, right? And a lot of clients that I speak to, a lot of people that I speak to, they feel the same way. So here's the thing. There are some good news. We are taking 55 people. And as we're speaking, like, people's spots are filling up every single day, right? And, you can book a call with their team and you'll literally see, like, ask, like, show me your calendar. It'll be like dozens of appointments, like, every single day, right? Like, some of our sales reps have so many appointments. So many people are motivated to do this. So again, like, the spots are filling up. But of course, if you book a call with their team, we'll see where you're at. But if you meet the criteria for our ideal client profile, we'll invite you to join our exclusive Agent Attraction Accelerator program. And in this program, you'll receive personalized one-on-one help from myself and our team, and we'll work together to make you the next case study and go ahead and get much better results, or at the very least the same results as the people I talked about earlier. Now, we're only limited to 55 people, and there's a reason I'm going to do that is because we don't want our clients to just go ahead and start competing with one another. We also want to keep it very tight-knit. Our program's not cheap, but it's not cheap for a reason because, again, like, you can make 189 grand in a month, right? So what even is in the Agent Attraction Accelerator program? So it's a hands-on 16-week program with both done for you and done with you assets. To keep it simple, it's a done for you program. We handle everything we can on our end with just requiring a couple of tasks on your end. We understand you're busy, but of course, we want to make sure we have the best chance going forward to make you our next major success story. So here is what you're going to get. First things first, we're going to actually walk you through our Build Your Path to Freedom roadmap. So a lot of agents, they want to make maybe 10K a month, or they want to scale to 100K a month, 200K a month, like William, 300K a month. And some people just want to attract agents to organization. They don't really care so much with their product, right? We'll help you build a plan out that's specific to your needs and your goals. It's very customized. And we know you're a busy individual and you have limited time. We'll do it in a way there's no guesswork. You can be anywhere in the world, on the beach with your laptop open. You can watch those residual monthly payments come in from your courses and also your downline if you're in the revenue share brokerage or your brokerage or your team, whatever it is, right? Number 3 benefit is you can actually generally be present with your family without ever worrying about time for money, right? If you want to trade time for money, really not the best place to be in, right? Yeah, we can all trade time for money all we want, but in the end of the day, we really just want to have the ability to have that time freedom, location freedom, right? As entrepreneurs, you want to have the peace of mind knowing that you sort of have a guaranteed retirement plan. So we are going to help you really figure that out in the Build Your Path to Freedom roadmap, right? The second stage, we're going to actually help you build a no-brainer irresistible sales pitch. Talk about USP, unique selling proposition. This is where we come in and hone in on that. And the reason why a lot of people fail at agent traction is because they don't actually have a good offer or sales pitch. In fact, some of them don't even have an offer at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to handhold you. We're going to craft a no-brainer irresistible sales pitch that attracts players, agents that actually view you as an expert and ensures you get paid in the process of agent traction. So now you can keep on putting the profits back into your marketing machine. In fact, you'll become an agent magnet. And this all will be done. So even if you don't know what to give in your digital product, or you feel like, I'm not really ready for this, we'll help you do all that because we have a lot of stuff like fill in the blank templates, examples, and all that kind of stuff. And we'll build a unique selling proposition so no one else can offer you. And a coach will review the offer with you one-on-one to hold your hand. It's done for you format. And the benefits here, like, you're going to create an offer so good that agents they'll feel stupid saying no. They I gotta book with this person. That's what you want. You'll wake up to a packed calendar with agents every single day. And they're dying to work with you. They want, how can I work with you, John? How can I work with you, Lucy? That's what's going to happen. The third benefit is going to be you never have to worry about coming off as salesy or needy or feel like you're negatively affecting your reputation by pitching. No more chasing agents using broken, old school sales methods. The third step is going to be copy pasting our red hot lead generation assets. So just like how we got you here, or you watch one of our videos, you saw our ads, we're going to do the same thing for you, right? We've been in this industry for so long, many, many years. We spent millions of dollars on ads for our own selves or our clients. We've made millions. We'll give you guys the exact same landing pages, all the marketing stuff, all the value video, all the sales processes. We've pretty much dialed it down to a T. We'll give it all to you guys. The benefits here will be prospect will be sold on choosing you, your organization, and mission. The goal is to just turn you into order taker. Like at McDonald's, you're sitting there, sir, what can I do for you today? The person's like, I want to work with you. That's what you want, right? The benefit number 2 is going to be log into your CRM every single morning, knowing that it's full of qualified leads and agents that want to give you their credit card and work with you and your organization. Benefit number 3 is going to be peacefully able to go to sleep at night, knowing you have assets that are selling 24/7 for you. Number 4, the fourth step is cloning our 7-figure marketing machine. So we're going to help you clone our marketing machine engine that will book appointments on autopilot using ads. Just like how you found our ad online on Instagram or Facebook, we will pretty much give the same exact processes for you, the ad scripts, the video scripts, the editors and all that kind of stuff. We'll help you do all that kind of stuff. If you don't want to spend money on ads as well, that's fine. We can actually help you go ahead and use our free methods on organic marketing and do the same thing as well. And the benefits here is going to be established status with perceived authority, get paid to attract. Be the same marketing machine that allows our sales team to have 8+ calls per each sales rep per day. You have people come on your call and basically fanboy or fangirl over like, hey, like I saw you on the ad. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm talking to you. That's literally what happened. I can tell you guys right now that will happen to you. Benefit number 3 is going to be never to worry about convincing others to work with you. You'll feel appreciated worth a lot of people. You'll feel like your work is meaningful and you're changing lives. I mean, it's no better feeling than when you come and get an agent and they reach out to you with a personal message like, hey, just because of you, I was able to pay my mortgage. I was able to do this. I was able to send my kids to university. It's a great feeling, okay? Now, 7-figure sales secrets. So you're going to be able to use our battle-tested, proven sales methodologies that we used in 6,000 sales calls, made millions of dollars on it. And you'll use the exact same process that we use to close at least 1 out of every 3 agents you speak to. Word-by-word sales script, all the call recordings, call reviews one-on-one with our sales coaches. You'll get everything, all right? You'll be able to effectively close deals with agents that are eager to work with you without having to worry about crafting a script, a slide deck, or presentation. We have all that kind of stuff done for you. You'll get instant dopamine rushes when a client comes in, pays you through Zoom. In fact, even better when your salespeople are closing. Like you'll look at your phone, new payment of $5,000, new payment of $6,000, whatever you're charging, right? That's the best feeling ever. And it's gonna be much easier than selling real estate. Number 3 benefit is you're gonna be feeling at ease that you actually can be hungover and still close clients because of the duplicatable process. I mean, everything that we give you is duplicatable. It's very, very scalable. We've taught this same process for sales for like 17, 18-year-old kids, and they've gone on to close hundreds of thousands of dollars. So we know our stuff works. Now, step number 6 in this whole process of the Agent Attraction Accelerator program is delivering a positive impact 100% of the time. So instead of building a course, a program, a digital product of your own, you can actually get access to our white label stuff that I talked about earlier. We sold to over 1,100 plus real estate agents. It's a done for you system. We've already recorded a lot of videos for you. So you can actually go hit the ground running without even making your own digital product. You get plug and play proven digital product systems. You get the exact same system that we basically sold, right? And we tell you exactly how to integrate into your own business, which videos to re-record and all that kind of stuff. And we actually become your product team. And in fact, that digital product, the white label stuff, we're constantly updating it as well. So like you actually can now give your clients the latest greatest stuff, and we pretty much become your product development team. So you don't have to worry about becoming this perfect coach, right? Now, you actually get exact funnel templates, ad templates, sales script templates, frameworks, and CRM snapshots available for licensing usage. You get exclusivity to a license to approve and generate and lease assets, which have led to millions of dollars in revenue. So you can basically spend the majority of your time, if not all your time, attracting and just making more agents come in and partner with you and making money. And you can focus a lot on, just having the agents with big smiles, thanking you, they saying, hey, you like actually have a good product. I appreciate that. And number 3, never to feel like you're not giving enough or everything for agents to get success. You'll feel extremely fulfilled as a leader that has the ability to change agents and their family's life for the better. I mean, imagine that. And then also you can scale to the moon. So depending on your goals, you can really keep growth slow and stagnant. You want to make a couple, 10, 25, 30 grand a month, and you want to attract some agents on the here and there. Up to you. If you want to ramp up agent attraction, so we can actually help you cater it to more of an agent attraction framework. Potentially, like for example, when people are buying a digital product, we'll help you structure. It's the last step of like how to get even more agents attracted. We'll help you set up systems for that. We can even help as well, like training. Let's just say like you are in a downline system, and if you're getting success with this, can your immediate downline, your tier 1 downline, do the same thing as you, right? So again, that's how you really start growing and blowing up. We're also going to help you if you want to go to multi-million dollars per year, you want to make $3, $4, $5 million a year. We will help you do that. We'll help you build the sales team, ramp up, build systems. Again, we have everything in store to do that. So you can have a team of A players that are taking care of your business. You can basically remove yourself and you're making money, working less, earning more. You'll feel satisfied. They're not only able to change agents' lives, but your team members as well. You generally feel like you're really doing big things. And also you can have another way to monetize your downline levels. You're not getting paid on, even also get them to start producing. Now, a couple bonuses is you're going to get elite community access. So a lot of other agent attractors are already in a program all over North America and eventually worldwide. You can actually network with them as well and see what are some of their top strategies. You can also go ahead and we have weekly Zoom sessions. So every single day we have a Zoom coaching call and all of our agent attractors are there. They network with each other, talk about their issue, they talk about their wins. It's a great place to network and collaborate. And in fact, we could have kept this program one-to-one, but we thought it would be so much higher success rates because of the group environment. And we actually really want to drive that home. It's a very, very important thing. And on top of that as well, you're also gonna get one-on-one coaching calls, and you can book anytime with one of our executive coaches. They'll pretty much help you do everything in a done-for-you format. They'll call you out, they'll hold you accountable, because again, we only make money when you make money. So we want to make sure that you get those results. So just some case studies for reiteration. Joel had gone ahead, won through a program, attracted 41 agents in about 90 to 120 days there, 40 grand per month. And I think I really want to drive this home as well, that Joel thought he didn't have time in the beginning, and he comes and jumps and he's like, yo, I have time for this. It's not that hard. So again, a lot of people might be thinking okay, this is great and all. This is really awesome, exciting. I don't think I have time. Folks, these people, I've interviewed them on my YouTube channel. They say the same thing, right? So again, I'm just telling you guys right now that you will have time for this. And this is a compounding asset. And Sam Altman of OpenAI says this. So the top entrepreneur says this. Compounding assets are what you want to pursue as an entrepreneur. And, yeah, you might be doing real estate sales and you're doing all these things and you're making money. But what's that one thing that if you just solve it, it might take you a week, really. Our whole program takes about a week to implement, right? If you really roll up the sleeves, put in the work, right? So if you just put a week in, it could potentially solve agent attraction for you forever. Why wouldn't you want to do that, right? Eric as well, you can see here, $7,000 in cash, making about 10 to 25, K a month right now. I think 1 month he was higher, but again, he's making about 10K a month on average. Had 14 agents that came into the organization, expanded to 140. He was, pretty much priced his digital product only 3 grand. Now he's gonna up the price as well. You can see here, he's closing deals, right? And he took advantage of a white label program, so you didn't have to do anything, right? You can see here is that Eric is posting wins in our group as well. And on top of that, he's actually getting agents, results too. So one of the agents he actually had, they get 32 leads at $9.37 cents per lead. And he had 1 BRA signed, potential 15K GCI, 1 possible listing appointment. So he's actually getting his agents results too. And he has 5 agents in the system, 2 paid. So some people are just sort of trying it out as well. Akash made 28K on my YouTube channel. I interviewed him in the first 2 months. But you can see as well in the first month, he made 10K. And you can see all the wins here. He made it $7,700 in a day. So again, it's awesome stuff all over internet. Mason had a $37,000 a month. I think he's doing almost over 100 grand a month now. It's awesome. He put 3K in and made 37K back out. He's now focusing on really growing his downline as well. Sean, 31 agents to his independent brokerage in the first 120 days. And then after that, now he's attracting about an agent a day. I also have an interview with him on my YouTube channel. Jogpal, or JP, attracted 40 agents EXP downline. And he's also crushing it as well. I think he had 28K in the first 2 months or 25K in sales, right? And I have all interviews with these folks. So these are all legitimate folks. Now, a couple questions. Don't have a digital product yet? Well, here's the thing. If you don't have a digital product, there's no need to worry. That's why our program includes a white label course. It's created by our team. We sold to 1,100 agents. We have a ton of case studies for that course as well. So it actually gets results. Now, let me ask you a question. If all I'll talk about today, was just finally get you a digital product that only actually attracted A players, motivated A players, and producing agents into an organization that paid you as the expert, would that be worth it? If it helped you position yourself as an expert, just like a top agent attractor globally, and build your very own digital product that agents genuinely were excited about, even if you've never been that top agent, a YouTube star, early adopter, have a fancy luxurious car, just to get people to listen, if all this data was give you the ability to put yourself in front of millions of real estate agents globally using paid online advertising, and do so in a way where it was a copy-paste setup, easy to do, and could be done in less than 90 minutes, would it be worth it? Because you have 2 choices now. And we really had 2 choices, right? We can either make this really cheap or we can make it really expensive. And that's what we had to really think about. We're like, okay, how do we do this? Because we want as many people to get this as possible, but we also want to get really good results, right? So we could really make it as cheap as possible. So as many people really would incentivize to give all this value, do done for you stuff, something our competitors probably would do, or make it a little bit expensive, much more expensive. In fact, we're actually not cheap at all, but we can now devote more resources to guarantee your success. Well, we obviously want a success, right? Because when our clients make money, we make money. So with 6-year experience and all that kind of stuff, we really want to make sure that we're able to get you results. So we obviously want with number 2, right? And all of our team and everyone that, we had a collective decision, like, can we just make a $1,000 course? Yeah, but no one's really going to implement. So we had to make sure it's charged. Because again, if someone goes through a program and ends up being like a Will Cabral, makes 189 grand a month, surely our program is worth a lot of money. So obviously your stuff is not cheap, right? And our strong case studies, they speak for themselves, right? And, of course, when we charge a premium, it allows us to deliver exceptional results. And charging anything less actually would be a disservice to you, because we know that if it's just less, you're not going to really implement on it as well. And for us as well as a team, it gives our team margins as well to serve you at the highest level. So what is one digital product worth to you? Because a digital product that's really well done and succeeding and selling online, would it be worth 5K a month, 10K a month, or 100 grand a month, right? How much would you pay to get the digital product that attracts agents on a pilot and makes you money online? How much would you pay to get that running? Because at Agent Attraction.io, we've pretty much invested in testing the best type of beginner digital product that anyone can use. Like, we've done everything. We spent so much money on ads. You can see our own ad account, hundreds of thousands of dollars spent, right? And we tested on our own company. And we saw what's like that best digital product that a beginner can use. And we're going to give you that as well in the Agent Attraction Accelerator program. So for William, over 100 grand a month. In fact, last month, 189 grand. Sammy, 300K in profit in just 6 months. Probably more than that. Built a 7-figure business. Joel, 40 grand a month. So if we can help you make 100 grand a month, 300 grand a month, 500 grand a month, or $1 million, right? Would it be worth it? All while attracting agents that are actually A players and motivated. Because I think this is a real big benefit here. This is a real compounding asset. This is a problem we're trying to solve. Think of this as a bonus, right? Would that be worth at least 50 grand or 100 grand? If we can make you 189 grand a month, would you pay us 100 grand? Here's the thing. We're not going to charge you anywhere near that, okay? There are a lot of options we offer. But you really have two choices today. You can go ahead, do nothing, and try all on your own, which is free. We have a lot of YouTube resources. We try our best to give as much value as possible. Or work with us in a done-for-you format. Change your life forever. Give it a shot. I mean, if you think about agent attraction, it's that one thing that could really solve a lot of the problems in your life and business if you tackle that, right? If we can't make you money, we don't deserve yours. So go ahead, apply, click this link somewhere below the video. If you're on a YouTube channel watching this right now, description, book a call, do your research, of course, right? And you're going to invest a lot of money with us. We want you to do your research, right? Now, our risk-free ironclad guarantee is this. We also want to back it up. We want to put our money where our mouth is. If you book a call with us, you sign up, don't make your money back in 16 weeks, we'll continue to work with you absolutely free of charge. We don't even care if it's like literally 20 minutes before the last day you sign up. Like, it could be 119 days in, 23 hours and 59 minutes. Don't make the decision today, make the decision then, right? Give yourself that chance to implement this, right? Again, like, we are willing to work with you free of charge. And again, like, for us, it costs a lot of money to fulfill. It's an expensive product to fulfill upon. And you guys will know why it is, because there's so much coaching and we have so many coaches that we put on payroll to help you get this thing working. But we're willing to work with you for free of charge because we want you to win, right? You guys just decided launching a digital product to get paid to attract will help you attract agents on demand. And if I haven't done that job today, then I haven't done a good enough job. But for all the people you see, and this document explains it all, I hopefully have done that, right? And if you think it might, apply and decide 119 days from now. There's no harm, no foul. It will change your life. Now, guys, I want to end this off with this. The real question is it worth gambling a few minutes of your time to check this out and speak with us? Because even if I helped you do half of what is promised or claimed in this training, it will pay for itself as soon as your first digital product sale comes in or agent attractor comes in, right? Because if you think about it, before you watch this training or read this document, you probably didn't even know it was possible to get paid to attract your digital products this way, right? Now you might even be staying up at night, like, oh, you know what? This could work for me. You'll be like, what's possible if this works? Is it right for me? Is it wrong for me? I can assure you guys one thing. In the morning, you'll always make the right decision, right? So book a call, sleep on it, understand it, watch our YouTube content. There's so much stuff there. We're really trying to make this decision as easy as possible for you guys. And like I said, we are selective with who we bring on because we've turned away people. Don't take it, harshly. We will tell you the exact reason why. But we want people who are serious about this, who can actually get results and create a real impact. And if we don't think you're right fit, we'll just tell you, right? We have a killer guarantee for a reason, and we don't want to bring in people that are not going to be ever a good fit. So we will turn you away. So no gimmicks. If you implement, you win. Now, I do want to cover some Q&A at the end. So we'll cover that now. How much time does it take? Like, I'm worried I don't have enough time for this. Well, I covered this many times in the training as well, but it really comes down to how much time you're willing to implement. Like, most people can get this up and running in about 7 days or less. And the recent client I had right now, he had everything up and running in about 7 to 8 days. So again, like, it just goes to show, like, if you can spend 7 to 8 days out of your life to go ahead and get set up, and it's not 7 to 8 full days, a couple hours a day, by the way, right? Again, you're watching a course, and instead of watching Netflix, right, just skip out on that. Put the effort in. This could potentially change everything for you. Is it compliant? A very good question. Well, yes, because we've actually gone ahead and spoke with some of the VPs and C-level executives to brokerages, and we said, look, we're not telling them to go ahead and track right away. We're telling them to sell a digital product first, become a digital product seller, and then on the back as a byproduct, they'll track. And most people have all said, yeah, that makes sense, right? Because you deliver value first. Who is this for? Agent attractors, real estate agents, team leaders, brokers who want to get paid to attract and basically wipe out the competition. It's made for the people that want to tackle the biggest agent attractors globally and they want to really get that competitive edge. Am I going to be able to require, am I going to be required to create videos to market my digital product? I don't want to put myself out there. I don't want to record. I'm not extroverted or feel like I'm capable of recording them. Yes, you will have to create a marketing video to showcase your offer and digital product, but don't worry, we have you covered with easy to use templates and everything. Our coaches are there. We've done this many, many times. We have a track record. So if showing your face on a camera isn't a thing, no problem. You can get a voiceover again, but just try it out as well. We recommend that you do go ahead and record it. You can delegate it to a team member, but honestly, like if you can just go ahead and record that video, it could pay you millions over the next couple of years. And you know, the case studies that we have don't lie. Now, I don't think I can sell a digital product to other agents. It'll be weird. Well, the attraction on demand framework revolves around you selling on Zoom calls. So of course you got to pitch your digital product or pitch your organization. We recommend a digital product, of course. But when discussing your organization is an option, if you're not comfortable, you can go ahead and either get a digital product for free. I don't recommend that though, right? Now, personally, we haven't really had too much of an issue, but it's more of a belief, right? A lot of our clients thought they couldn't sell, and then when they follow our script and they collect a credit card over Zoom, their whole paradigm was shifted forever. I mean, one of our clients, Mason, also had a closer do it for them, right? So if you don't think you can do it, you can always hire a salesperson or closer, and he made 14 grand for him in one day. I'm not a techie person. How can I get set up? Well, tech skills are necessary for two key steps: creating a digital product and building a web page and everything. And in fact, if you're in a program, we do a lot of the stuff done for you anyways, right? Can I have a team member go through your program? Well, if you find yourself short on time, here's the thing. On our program, only about one module or two modules really require you to put a lot of work in. After that, a lot of our team takes care of a lot of stuff for you, especially if you're struggling. But you can have an integrator come in and some like a social media person or anyone you have on your team to come implement the program for you. What would the return of investment? I mean, in the end of the day, if you look at some of the case studies, it's insane, right? William's making $100,000 per month or more. Last month, $189K a month. Sammy made $300,000 in profit while literally sitting from home, working remotely. So again, the ROI is insane. How much should I charge for a digital product? I don't feel like I should charge thousands. Well, 1 to 3K is a good place to start off with, but honestly, you get way too many clients. So Eric here, up to $3,000 a month for $147 for like a CRM because he offers go high level. We'll teach you guys how to do that as well in our program. Why can't I just sell an automated $1,000 course with a funnel, right? So here's the thing, selling a $1,000 course with a funnel, and I've been like a lot of high level marketing masterminds, it's not easy. It's very difficult. You got to be mastering everything, right? And you got to be doing live webinars every single week. And just to write that could take 1 or 2 months, right? To really get that locked in. So it's very, very difficult. So just trying to profit $1,000 from that is not the way to do it. High ticket's always the way to go. Now, what sets you apart from competitors? Well, first of all, we're actually the only people that are actually teaching how to do this, right? No one else in the market is really teaching people how to get paid to attract selling digital products. Secondly, we've actually made millions selling digital products ourselves. We also have gone ahead at our giving away attraction on demand framework out there. We also not only do this framework for ourselves and our clients, but we actually have a really good track record for teaching people as well. Because a lot of times people can do it for themselves, they can't do it for other people. Now, we actually built, like I said, our own company selling digital products before doing this. We're the only one that have actually worked with some of the biggest names in the industry, some of the biggest agent attractors out there. Some people have NDAs, but people that you probably have heard about before, presidents of global real estate brokerages. Who will I be working with? You'll work with the executive team, the coaches, the consultants. We spent millions of dollars on advertising, coaching hundreds of agents, and we produce dozens of client success stories and case studies. You'll actually have a one-on-one accountability coach as well to make sure you get results. How long does a relationship last? Hopefully forever. I don't want to sacrifice my reputation and integrity in the market, but I do want to attract the demand. Well, we do it in a way where you don't sacrifice what you care about most, which is your reputation, right? You don't seem like the Amway agent that's like constantly pitching and doing like this like MLM stuff, right? Especially if you're doing a downline. We carefully did it in a way where you're actually positioning yourself as an expert and authority, and they come to you. And you actually now forget about chasing agents and now attract them. Now, how does the purchasing process work? You can go ahead and book a call with their team. They'll walk you the whole process. They'll cover some of the stuff that I covered today in a little bit more detail, see if it's a fit for you, and make an offer at the end. Now, obviously, your program is expensive, so if you can't pay the full investment at once, is there a funding option? Yes, we have funding option with no interest. You can pay about 10 to 30% down. You can split it over 6, 9, 12 months. Highly recommend that, honestly, because you don't get charged interest. We actually incur that cost for you. I recommend everyone do this, to be honest. What if I don't want to charge or build a digital product? I just want to attract people to my downline. You can do that. But honestly, like I told you earlier, you will get people that churn and burn. They're not really going to take it seriously. You won't make a profit. You can't keep spending money on ads. So it really defeats the purpose. You can do it though, but I don't recommend it. I've just tested it myself. It didn't work that well. Do you have previous experience in sales to be successful? You do not have to do that. In fact, some of my top salespeople right now were people that literally work corporate jobs, started doing sales, and now they make 20 grand a month in commissions. How can I pay? Credit card, PayPal, e-transfer, or bank wire in Canada. Now, I hired someone to do this for me already. Why didn't it work with you? Well, basically, we had people that hired someone else, but honestly, when looking further, they didn't do exactly what we told them to do, right? Like, they were doing something a little bit different. So you can go ahead and just, you get more resources out of that person, and they'll help you implement it even better. You have to pay for some tools as well. So what kind of softwares are needed? Go high level, $297 a month. ClickFunnels, an email account, and Zoom. What can I do? And can this work if I'm starting from $0? 100% it can work. The biggest risk to someone starting is not executing the right tasks in the right order. Of course, if you don't have any money, I wouldn't recommend scheduling a call. You got to have a couple grand to invest, right? Just full transparency. Do you need to have previous experience in online sales or marketing? You do not. Do you get access to new content in the future you create? Yes, you will always get updates. And even for the white label, your content also will be updated for that. So your agents get the latest, greatest stuff. How am I going to be able to help out and fulfill agents that buy my digital product? Isn't it overwhelming without a team? Yes. What we want to do is this, right? First of all, you solve for marketing. You get people booking on your calendar. Then you worry about selling them. And then you worry about making the course area. It seems very counterintuitive, but I tell you guys right now, I've done this many, many times. I taught a lot of my clients. It all starts by doing things in the right order. You don't want to get overwhelmed. You can make the course in about a week. And best of all, if you're working with us, we give the white label, so it's already made for you. In the beginning, everyone starts without a team. You can easily hire a team, especially if you're making sales. Do need to offer weekly coaching calls to my digital product clients. It's not mandatory, but I do recommend having about one coaching call at least once every 2 weeks, but once a week. It's about an hour long. It's not that bad, especially if you're trying to attract people. It's a great way to also demonstrate your expertise and authority there every single time. What if I have questions when dealing with a client? As part of our support as well, if you need help helping your agents, we will help you out with that as well. You're not alone in the journey as well. You have other people, other agent attractors do the same thing to help you as well. How much do I need to spend on ads if I want to run paid advertising? About 3 grand per month, I recommend minimum. You'll probably make that back in the first month, and then some. You can start scaling it. Now, a lot of times people can they still attract agents if they've never sold a real estate before? Yes, you can. We did that myself, but also you can also do something like you can partner with a credible person that has like a lot of, maybe your upline or something, build it with them, or use an aligned person like your broker or someone in your upline. Or you can use our white label course as well, right? So you can do that as well. But some of our people as well, they're just agent attractors. They don't really sell too much real estate. And like one of the guys in our program, his wife is a top producer. He leverages that. She's the face of the brand, but he really runs everything. How long does it take to get that initial point of contact with the brand to get them to actually go ahead and do a agent attraction activity? 30 to 90 days. It could be a little bit sooner, but this is the best way of doing it. So about 30 to 90 days is much better than like trying to chase an agent down for 6-12 months, trying to get them to go ahead and join and partner with you. It just really cuts it down, and you also get paid in the process. So you're not really losing anything. So that is that, guys. It's a long training. I know I'm tired, but hopefully you guys got some value from this, and we will see you guys on the other side. Please book a call, and hopefully we can work together and do some business.